Today we're going to talk all about the itineraries for Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas for the next few years. Right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to our channel. If it's your first time here, we're a small travel agency that tries to give you just the best information humanly possible, all the pros and cons so that you could book and plan your favorite and best cruise vacation. So over the past few days, we have been going through Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas. So we're talking about the dining options, the entertainment options, the bars on the ship. And today, we're going to take it in a little bit of a different direction. We're going to talk about the 2023 and 2024 itineraries for Enchantment of the Seas. So we're going to be going on this ship tomorrow, which is January 6th, which is a Friday. So right now, Royal Caribbean's Enchantment of the Seas is leaving out of Baltimore as its home port. And it's doing alternating 8 and 12-day voyages. So the 8-day is a Bahamas cruise from Baltimore. It goes from Baltimore to Charleston to Port Canaveral to Grand Bahama to Coco Cay and then back. If you don't know, Perfect Day at Coco Cay is Royal Caribbean's private island in the Bahamas, which is amazing. So the other voyage currently that Enchantment is doing is a 12-day Southern Caribbean, again out of Baltimore. It's going from Baltimore to St. Croix to St. Martin, Antigua, Barbados, and St. Kitts, and then back to Baltimore. So the reason that's a 12-day is if you're leaving anywhere out of the Northeast, whether it be Baltimore, I guess Baltimore is loosely considered the Northeast, but like if you're leaving out of New Jersey or Boston or anywhere like that, it's really hard to go to the Caribbean from there because it takes a long time to sail down there. Most cruise ships go about 25 miles an hour. So by the time you get down there, you would have to just turn around and come back. So a lot of times if you're going on a Caribbean cruise out of, say, Baltimore, it's going to be like a 12-day cruise. That's why this is a 12-day sailing and you're hitting 6 ports. So you're going to have 6 sailing days in there. So you're going to have a couple days back, a couple days down, a couple days back, and then all your ports. So those are the two that it's currently doing. In April, on April 30th, it's going to leave from Baltimore and do what's called a repositioning cruise, which is going to be a Transatlantic. That's a 15-day cruise, which is pretty amazing. And you can usually get really good deals on repositioning cruises. Now, if you don't mind sea days, so there's going to be probably about 7 sea days in there to get across the Atlantic. This is going to leave from Cape Liberty. So it's going to go from Baltimore. It's going to sail up the coast to New Jersey. And then it's going to leave out of Cape Liberty, which is Bayonne, New Jersey, right outside of New York. It's going to go to Madeira, Portugal, Malaga, Spain, or Malaga, Provence, France, which is Marseille. Then it's going to Nice, and then Florence, and then Rome. So it's going to go over there, and then it's going to start its summer Mediterranean sailings. And there are 4 different Mediterranean sailings that you could jump on Enchantment this summer and do starting on May 15th. And the first one starts in Rome, which is a pretty cool one. It's going to go from Rome. It's going to hit Salerno, which is the Amalfi Coast, which is beautiful. It's going to hit Sicily, and then it's going to go to Santorini, and then Ephesus, Turkey, and then Mykonos, and then Athens. That's an amazing Mediterranean sailing. Very cool. Then the next one in the 4, so there's 4 different sailings here. It's going to start in Athens, right? Because this is where we left off. It's going to go to Mykonos. It's going to go to Crete, then another island in Greece, then Montenegro, and then Croatia, and then Venice. That is also an amazing itinerary. So that's a fun one if you would like to do something like that. Then it's going to go on its 3rd leg, which is Venice to Slovenia. Then it's going to go to Sicily, Rome, Florence, Nice, and then Barcelona. So you're going to end up in Barcelona there. And then finally, the 4th of the Mediterranean sailings, it's going to do these it's going to go 4 and then repeat that segment for the entire summer. This one starts in Barcelona, again, where you left off. It's going to go to Monte Carlo, which is where they have the Cannes Film Festival, or the Cannes Film Festival. Then it's going to go to Nice, Genoa, Portofino, Florence, and Rome. So that one's very France, Italy heavy, and then it's going to, again, start over at Rome and do that same one over again. That's pretty awesome. All of those itineraries are really cool. Very interesting Mediterranean ones. At this time, we'd like to ask you to please subscribe before we get into the rest of the itineraries for 2023 and 2024. We really appreciate all the support on the channel. We try to put out the best information we possibly can. We're going to give you pros and cons. We try not to be clickbaity. We try not to we're really not trying to sell you anything. If you'd like to book a cruise with us, we would love to book your cruise. But honestly, on the channel, we rarely kind of even talk about that. Again, we would love you to book through us, but all we're really trying to do here is get the best information into your hands so that you can book an awesome cruise vacation. Coming up later this week, we'll do some vlogs from the ship because we're going to be on it. And then we will do all of our reviews, dining reviews, entertainment reviews. We'll give you a top 10 things to do on the ship. Bunch of those things. So keep tuned for that. And then eventually we're going to have probably early in the next few weeks, we'll have a little kind of downloadable PDF, like a deep dive into Enchantment of the Seas that you could download. It'll have all the videos attached, all that. So in case you want to go on the ship, there you go. So, and that will be free. No charge for that. So after it leaves the Mediterranean in the kind of late fall, it's going to do a transatlantic back, another great repositioning cruise. This one's going to go from Barcelona to Tampa. So we're going to come back over to Tampa, which is going to be the home port from then through all of 2024. So it's going to leave Baltimore and go to Tampa. So then it's going to do really a few different itineraries, most of which are going to be Bahamas or Western Caribbean. The Western Caribbean is going to be the one that it does the most, but just to give you an idea, the first one out of Tampa is Tampa to Nassau to Perfect Day back to Tampa. So a nice quick, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 day cruise, and then 7-day Western Caribbeans, and rotating back with some of Bahamas cruises in there, all throughout 2024 until the end of 2024, home porting out of Tampa. So if you're interested in Enchantment of the Seas, that's where it's going. Again, we're going to have a ton of videos coming up for the next week or two, taking you through all the different options, everything you can see and do on an Enchantment of the Seas. And that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or need any help, as always, feel free to reach out to us. You can get in touch with me. My name is John at Bite Size Cruises, at jp@byte, B-Y-T-E, sizecruises.com, or check out our website, and you can subscribe there and get fun information. We don't send out a lot of emails at all. So if you'd like to subscribe, we appreciate it. Also, thanks again for everybody for watching the videos. We really do appreciate all your support, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.